Conrad Stafford Bain was a Canadian actor. His television credits include a leading role as Phillip Drummond in the sitcom Diff'rent Strokes and as Dr. Arthur Harmon on Maude. Personal life: Conrad Bain was born in Lethbridge, Alberta, the son of Jean Agnes and Stafford Harrison Bain, who was a wholesaler. He studied at the Banff School of Fine Arts before serving in the Canadian Army during World War II. He later studied in New York at the American Academy of Dramatic Arts, graduating in 1948. One of his classmates was comedian Don Rickles. Bain became a naturalized citizen of the United States in 1946. Bain died of natural causes on January 14, 2013, in Livermore, California, 3 weeks before his 90th birthday. Family: Bain had 2 sons and a daughter with Monica Sloan, to whom he was married in 1945 until her death in 2009. His identical twin brother is actor Conrad Bain, who once played Arnold Harmon, the twin brother of Conrad unregistered trademark Maude character, Dr. Arthur Harmon. Despite a popular misconception, Conrad was not related to fellow performer Barbara Bain. Career: after a stint at the Stratford Shakespeare Festival, Bain had further success as a stage actor in the 1956 Broadway revival of Eugene unregistered trademark Neil unregistered trademark The Iceman Cometh. The New York Times reviewer noted that his role was especially well acted. Bain unregistered trademark Other Broadway theatre credits include Candide, Advise and Consent, An Enemy of the People, Uncle Vanya, and On Borrowed Time. On Off-Broadway, he appeared in the original run of Steamboat. While doing stage work in New York City, Bain also found work on television, appearing in the soap opera Dark Shadows as the town innkeeper, Mr. Wells, during seasons 1 and 2. His character was killed off by werewolf Chris Jennings. In the early 1960s, Bain was one of the principal organizers of the Actors Federal Credit Union. In an article in the Credit Union Times, he recalled that the effort grew out of the fact that, at least in the world of financial services, actors and other performers got no respect and, more importantly, no access to credit. It was at a meeting of the Actors Equity Union where a member stood up and asked why we didn't unregistered trademark do something about actors not being able to get any credit, much less a mortgage or anything like that. Someone else stood up and echoed what the first member said, pointing out that the issue really was one of equity and actors didn't unregistered trademark have any when it came to the banks. He wrote, "Remember this, no share payment is too small. The main objective should be to establish a consistent habit of saving. In return, you can have the security of knowing that there is a place to turn to when you need a loan, a place where you will be met with dignity and respect, rather than suspicion and prejudice." Bain served as the credit union unregistered trademark's first president. In the early 1970s, Bain appeared in New York based films like Lovers and Other Strangers and Woody Allen unregistered trademark's Bananas before achieving national recognition for his work in television. He is best known for his roles as Dr. Arthur Harmon, B. Arthur unregistered trademark's title character unregistered trademark's conservative nemesis, who married her best friend, Vivian, in Maude, and as Park Avenue millionaire Phillip Drummond in Diff'rent unregistered trademark Rent Strokes, in which he adopted 2 African-American orphaned boys from Harlem, Willis and Arnold, to live with him and his daughter, Kimberly, and housekeeper, Mrs. Garrett. In 1979, he played Phillip Drummond in an episode of The Facts of Life. In 1996, Bain reprised his role of Phillip Drummond along with Gary Coleman as Arnold Jackson on the series finale of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Actor: 1953, Studio One, Dr. Caldwell, 1956, Studio One, Evans, 1961, The Defenders, 1965, The Trials of O'Brien, District Attorney, 1966, Dark Shadows, Hotel Clerk / 1967, NYPD, Manager, 1967, The Borgia Stick, Lawyer, 1968, A Lovely Way to Die, James Lawrence, 1968, Coogan's Bluff, Madison Avenue Man, 1968, Madigan, Hotel Clerk, 1968, Star. Second Salesman at Cutier's, 1969, Last Summer, Sydney, 1970, I Never Sang for My Father, Reverend Sam Pell, 1970, Lovers and Other Strangers, Priesting Confessional, 1970, The Edge of Night TV series, Dr. Charles Weldon No. 1, 1971, Bananas, Semple, 1971, Men of Crisis, The Harvey Wallinger Story, 1971, The Anderson Tapes, Dr. Rubikoff, 1971, Who Killed Mary What's Her Name? Val, 1971, Jump, Lester Jump, 1972-1978, Maude, Dr. Arthur Harmon, 1972, A Fan's Notes, Poppy, 1972, Up the Sandbox, Dr. Gordon, 1975, Twigs, Swede, 1978-1985, The Love Boat, Charles Custer's Slash. 1978-1986, Diff'rent Strokes, Phillip Drummond, 1978, Grandpa Goes to Washington, Robert Greene, 1978, The Waverly Wonders, Tate S.R., 1979, A Pleasure Doing Business, Herb, 1979, CHOMPS. Ralph Norton, 1979, The Facts of Life, Phillip Drummond, 1981, Child Bride of Short Creek, Frank King, 1987-1988, Mr. President, Charlie Ross, 1990, Postcards from the Edge, Grandpa, 1992, The Adventures of the Black Stallion. Racing Legend, 1996, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Phillip Drummond, references. External links, Conrad Bain at the Internet Movie Database, Conrad Bain at the Internet Broadway Database, Conrad Bain at the Internet Off-Broadway Database, Conrad Bain at AllMovie.